Hello once again, welcome to Miriam's Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet the star stitch handbag here. So I'm going to be using the star stitch here as well as single crochet. Okay, so let's see what we're going to need for us to crochet this bag. So you're going to need a tapestry needle for joining the handle. You're also going to need stitch markers, 7 of them, a scissors, a crochet hook. I used a 6mm crochet hook, and then the yarn that I used here is my cream cord, 4mm thick my cream cord. However, you can use any other type of yarn that you have that is a bit thick. Also, if you want to put a tassel like I did, you also need this small ring here. So let's begin. So I'm going to begin with the chain of 13. I'm going to leave a short tail here at the end and then make a slip knot. Like that. So I'm going to begin my chain. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to continue and come back with 13 chains. So now I have 13 chains. Next, I'm going to begin my first round for the base. So I skip this first stitch from the hook, this one. And then we're going to crochet single crochet in US terms. So I insert my hook here, yarn over, pull through, okay, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook. So in this first stitch, I'm going to put a stitch marker. This one is mainly marking the starting point of our round. So next, I'm going to put another single crochet in the next chain, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops. The next single crochet, okay. So I'm going to continue with single crochet. Let's meet in this last chain. So here we're left with this one last chain. So I'm going to put 5 single crochets in this last chain. So here it's 1, the same chain again, 2, and then mark the stitch again, in the same chain, 3, and mark it again, 4, and then the last one, the 5th one, in the same stitch, 5. Okay, so here we're going to start crocheting at the back of the chains, putting 1 single crochet in each. So I'm going to continue. Let's meet towards the end here. In this last one here, I'm going to put 4 single crochets, okay? So that's 1, 2, and then you mark this one, 3, you mark it again, and then 4. So this is the last stitch of the round, the first round. And then we mark it again. So we find that we have 7 marked stitches, okay? These 3, and then this 3 plus this one marking the starting point. Okay, so let's move on to the next round. So this is our first stitch, this one, okay? So I'm going to remove the stitch marker and put 1 single crochet in that one. Okay, and make 1 single crochet, put back the marker. So I'm going to continue with 1 single crochet in the following stitches. So I'm going to continue with 1 single crochet in each stitch. Let's meet in the stitch with the marker here. So here I'm going to remove this marker and put 2 single crochets. So that's 1. Okay, and then you put back the stitch marker in the first. Okay, again in the same stitch you're going to put another single crochet to make them 2. This way we'll be increasing the length and the width of the base of our bag. So I repeat that again in the next marked stitch, this one. 2 single crochets, 1, put back the marker, again in the same stitch, okay, 2. So I repeat again in this one with the marker. So you're going to be doing this for every stitch that has got a marker. Put 2 single crochets until our base is done. Remember to put back the stitch marker. Okay, so if you count here, you'll find that we had 3 stitches. Now we've added 1, 2, 3 more stitches here. So I'm going to continue putting 1 single crochet this side, 1. Again in here I put 1, 1. Let's meet in this marked stitch. So in these last 3 stitches, we're going to repeat what we did with this one. So I'm going to be putting 2 single crochets in each. That's 1. Again 2. Then again in this one. 1. 2. 1. And then 2. Sorry. And then 2. Okay. So this is our second round. So this one here, the stitch is only marking the starting point, so we do not put 2 stitches in this one. But this one's and then this one's, we're going to be putting 2 single crochets until we have 5 rounds. Okay, so let's repeat the last round that we just did and do 3 more rounds and then come back. So next we're going to remove these stitch markers and remain with this one. Our next round is going to be slip stitch. So this is how you do the slip stitch. Okay, so remove the stitch marker, set your hook, yarn and pull through, and then pull through again like that. This is my first slip stitch. So I put back the stitch marker. Okay, in the next stitch, pull through, and then pull through again, and set. Okay, so this is my slip stitch. So I'm going to continue right round and up until I'm back at the starting point. Okay, let's do that and then meet here. So this is my slip stitch. Next I'm going to come here. So this, if you fold your base, you find that we have 3 loops on the sides. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So this is the first stitch. Okay, so I'm going to come in the back loop of the first stitch, this one. Okay, and then I'm going to join with a slip stitch. So I'm going to insert here, pull through, and then pull through like this. Okay, so I'm now in the first stitch. this one. So at this point you have to make sure that the total number of your stitches is in the multiples of 2. Okay, next you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and then 3. So we no longer need the stitch marker here. Okay, like this. So we're going to be inserting a hook in the back loop, this one. Okay, so next I'm going to insert my hook into the second chain, pick up a loop, and then pull through. Okay, next I'm going to insert again in here in the first chain, and then pick up a loop like this. Okay, next I'm going to go into the first stitch in the back loop and then pick up a loop. Now I have 4 loops on the hook. I move into the next stitch in the back loop, insert my hook, pick up another loop. I have 5 loops on the hook. Again in the following stitch, pick up a loop, and now I have 6 loops on the hook. Next I'm going to yarn over, and then I'm going to pull through all the 6 loops on the hook like this, and then chain 1 like this. Okay, next I'm going to insert my hook into this chain 1 that we just did. Okay, and then I'm going to pick up a loop, and then if you come here you find that we have this loop here. Okay, this loop at the back. Okay, this one, I'm going to insert here and then pick a loop. Then I'm going to go in the last stitch that we picked up a loop, this one, and then pick up another loop like that. Then I'm going to go into the next stitch, pick up a loop, in the following stitch pick up a loop. So you should have 6 loops on the hook, and then you yarn over, pull through all the loops on the hook, and then you chain 1 like that. Okay, again I repeat, insert here, pick up a loop. If you turn your work, this loop here at the back, then you pick up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, and this stitch here, pick up a loop, the following stitch, pick up a loop, 5 loops on the hook, the next stitch, pick up a loop, 6 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all the loops, and then chain 1 like this. Okay, so we're going to repeat what we just did here right round. Let's meet towards the end here. Welcome back. So I'm almost at the end here. Okay, so here you're going to continue with the pattern, insert in this loop, insert here, pull through, and then insert into the last stitch, and then pull through. Now we have 5 loops on the hook. Then you come here in the first stitch, this one with the chain 3, okay, and then pull up. So we now have 2, 4, 6 loops on the hook. But before you do that, you're going to insert here at the top, okay, and then you pull, and then pull through all the 6 loops on the hook like this. Okay, and then next you're going to chain 1 like that. So this completes the round. Okay, so now we're going to begin the next round. So we've been setting our hook in these stitches here. They're more like centers, okay, at the center of the star, and we're going to be crocheting half double crochet. So here I'm going to begin with a chain of 2 to represent my first half double crochet, 2. Okay, next I'm going to yarn over, and then here, okay, at the center here, I insert, grab my yarn, pull through 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, and then pull through all the loops. Okay, so this is my half double crochet. Okay, so now we have 2, so I move on into the next. Okay, here, okay, we'll be inserting here, and then put 2 half double crochets. So this is the first, and then the second in the same stitch, like that. Again, move into the next, so you look more like you're skipping the stitch in between here. Okay, and then you come here and put 2 half double crochets, and then next another half double crochet in there, like that. Okay, so you're going to repeat this right round. You skip the stitch, come here at the center, and then put 2 half double crochets up until the back at the starting point. Okay, we're now at the end. Okay, so we're going to come here. Remember, this is the chain 2. Okay, so I'm going to come and set my hook here, and then join with a slip stitch. Okay, then I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, then I'm going to insert into the second chain, pick up a loop, first chain, pick up a loop, and then I'm going to come here at the base. Okay, and then pick up a loop, and then in the next stitch, okay, I'm now inserting below both loops. Okay, so this is the front and the back loop, so I'm going to insert here like this, and then pick up a loop again, and then I'm going to come here, insert below both loops, pick up a loop. Okay, so that you have 2, 4, 6 loops on the hook. Yarn over, go through all, and then chain 1, like that. So again, we're now repeating what we're doing in the first round of the sides. So insert here, and then you come in this one, pick up a loop, and then in that stitch, okay, pick up a loop, then into the following, this one, then pick up a loop to have 2, 4, 5 now, and then into the following to make 6 loops on the hook, 2, 4, 6 loops, and over, and then pull through all the 6 loops, and then chain 1, like that. Again, let's do it one more time. Insert here, pick up a loop, then you come this loop here, this one, set, pick up a loop, and then into that stitch, pick up a loop. Okay, in the following stitch, pick up a loop, in the next stitch, pick up a loop. So you should have 6 loops on the hook. Okay, and over, pull through all the loops like that, and then chain 1. Okay, so I'm going to continue right round. Let's meet towards the end. Welcome back. So this is my third round. Okay, and we're almost at the end here. So here at the end, we're just going to repeat what we did with the first round. So you find that this is the slip knot that we did, doesn't count. This one doesn't count as a stitch, so we're left with this stitch here. So here just continue with the pattern. Okay, and then in here now have 5 loops on the hook, and then we go into the first one. Okay, here, okay, 6 loops on the hook, and then to finish up we're going to come here at the top and then do a slip stitch. Okay, and then we're finished. Okay, so find that we're going to be repeating the second round and this third round. Okay, the second round is of half double crochets, and then this one here up until we have 6 rounds, and then come back. Welcome back. So we now have 6 rounds. Okay, so now I want to change the stitch. So here I've joined with the slip stitch. So next you're going to chain 1. Okay, and then in this stitch here, okay, I'm going to insert and then crochet 1 single crochet. Okay, so I'm going to put a stitch marker here. Let's put in the stitch that we just did. Okay, so next in the following stitches I'm just going to put in 1 single crochet. Okay, in the next 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet. So let's continue and meet right back here. So here we're now at the end. We've put 1 round of single crochet. So what you're going to do here is you're going to put a single crochet in this one, like this, and then we're going to skip this chain 1 that we did, and then we're going to go straight into this first stitch, and then we're going to put again 1 single crochet. Okay, like this. So put back the stitch marker. So we're going to continue putting 1 single crochet in each stitch. We're going to continue with the pattern of 1 single crochet in each stitch, and we're going to crochet 4 more rounds and then come back. Welcome back. So I now have 6 rounds of single crochet. So next we're going to cut and then fasten off. Okay, so next we want to fold our bag. Inwards. So here you lay it flat. Okay. Okay, like this. So I'm going to come along this edge and put a stitch marker here. Okay. And then again, I'm going to come and put another stitch marker along this edge. Like that. So next, from here, I'm going to count 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put a stitch marker. Then again the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, put another stitch marker there. Okay, repeat that on the side. 1 2 3 4, put a stitch marker, and then 1 2 3 4, put another stitch marker in here like that. Okay, so I want to fold it like this, okay, here, and then we want to do the same this side like this. Okay, so that we get this shape. So now we're going to join here using a tapestry needle. So here I'm going to fasten this off as well as this one inside the bag, and then I'm going to repeat this again on this side and then come back. Okay, so this is our bag. Okay, so we're going to do a Romanian cord. So you want to leave a tail for us to attach the handle to the bag. So this is about 40 centimeters. Okay, so I'm going to begin crocheting this point. Okay, so I'm going to make a slip knot. Okay, so this is the tail. Okay, so I'm going to chain 2. That's 1, then 2. Okay, so I'm going to set my hook into the second chain and then crochet 1 single crochet like that, and over, then pull through. Okay, so we have this back loop here, this one, so I'm going to turn, then I'm going to set my hook in there, pick up a loop, pull through, and over, pull through both loops on the hook. So you find that now we have these 2 small loops, so I turn and set again, pull through those 2 loops and over, pull through the loops on the hook. Okay, again, if you turn, set into these 2 back loops here. Okay, pick up a loop like that and over, pull through like that. So we're going to repeat this process up until we have about 40 centimeters of the handle and then come back. Okay, so this is our handle. Okay, and here where we began, I'm just going to release 1 knot here so that it's a bit more flat, just like this side. Okay, so now I'm going to set this into a tapestry needle. Next, we're going to join the handle on the side of the bag. So I'm going to join it here. Okay. Okay, so I've joined my handle here. So I'm going to fasten off this ends inside the bag, and then we're going to go on and repeat, and then join the other side here at the edge here. Okay, so let's do that and then come back. Welcome back. So this is our bag. Okay, and it is done. So here, this one a tassel is optional, so I'm just going to attach it here using a tapestry needle. So this is our bag and it is done. You can line inside and then put a zipper. Okay, thank you for watching Miriam's Crafts. Please do subscribe, like and comment for more videos. Thank you.